Well, there's something about playing pretend that sparks the imagination. A fantasy unique to each person that lives inside of our heads.
Yeah, but for one man in Central Arkansas with an inspiring backstory, he was able to take that fantasy and bring it to life one brick at a time. Our Katrin Asaf takes us on a tour of the Hobbit House of Russellville.
There's something that draws you here. A quick turn off I-40 that brings you into the heart of Russellville. From the bustling downtown to the quiet of nature, the city has turned into something unique for Arkansas, but hidden in plain sight.
Welcome to the Hobbit House, guys.
Unique makes way for something extraordinary.
It became an expression.
Michael Bucker is the mastermind behind the Hobbit House of Russellville, a fantastical vacation rental hidden and unmarked within a suburban neighborhood. It's listed on Airbnb's OMG category, one of only 2 in the natural state. And a quick look around shows you why.
The biggest compliment I get from people is all the little details they keep finding everywhere.
7 years worth of work went into this 2-bedroom listing. From tiny additions with a history of their own.
This decorative chain here was an inside of a toilet bowl chain of a late 1800s toilet bowl.
To the home's 2 landmark doors. The original inspiration of what was only supposed to be one room.
I always wanted a cabin. And that was the initial idea of the Hobbit House. It wasn't going to be a Hobbit House.
It all started here with the paneled wood walls of the living room. But Bucker's creativity quickly took hold.
If you're going to do a round door, you might as well do the round door of all round doors.
Creating the namesake entryway that changed everything. Every swipe of paint is accounted for.
Went into as many pictures as I could and zoomed in on them to get details that you would never think of.
From the design,
1 up, 4 down,
to the decoration, focus that spreads to the rest of the home.
I have probably myself 200 or 300 hours in the door, and I'm not even the one that carved it.
But just as these walls hold stories.
This is from MGM Studios in the 40s. This is their lion and what they put on their desks and everything. Everything has a story.
So too does their creator.
I grew up extremely humble beginnings. I remember owning 1 pair of jeans through junior high school. And so what I would do is I would come home and I would iron my jeans every day because I was like, hey, if I iron them, they'll feel new.
From practically nothing to everything. The contents of his imagination painted on walls. The way to express himself he had been missing.
You have an active imagination when you don't have anything.
It was only supposed to be a passion project, shared with the kids he mentors and close friends. But a suggestion,
dude, why don't you just Airbnb that thing?
Turned into a business. Now, 4 years later, one of the most popular listings in Arkansas for those just looking to escape.
Are you open next weekend? I'm like, try about 2 months.
But hidden in the cracks of a success story, painted within the details, lies the true heart of the Hobbit House.
I would have done it either way, and I wasn't looking at it to get money back. I was looking at it to create something. I was looking at it for a way to express myself.
It's not about what Bucker gets out of it, but what he gives to visitors.
That was the whole idea of this place, is give people a place that they can just escape.
What an incredible job. That looks fantastic. The Hobbit House is more than just a rental, by the way. Bucker gives back to the community by using it for fundraisers, holding concerts for local musicians, and even hosting holiday dinners for those without a place to go.